It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. Think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Let's take a look at our starters from Portland. Out in the wings for him, McCollum and Powell. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Lillard in at the 1. And for the 76ers, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Maxey out there with Seth Curry, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And in this early season, Brent, what is the feeling on a team that's trying to build chemistry?
You're coming out of training camp, and you kind of gotten to maybe D, E, and F of your alphabet of plays, and you want to get those execution points down, the teachable moments on offense down. Most coaches, though, Kevin, are focused on the foundation of the defense, the rules that we've set, the obligation that you have to your teammates, and to start on that end of the floor. And that's really what the first 20 games are about for most teams.
Now, here's Nurkic, and it's in there. Nurkic has got the first points up on the board for Portland.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Covington against Harris. Embiid with the screen on Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fade away. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor it.
Powell against Green. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Powell against Green. From 10 feet out.
And Embiid has said before that he wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. Love when he gives you that kind of effort.
Now, here's Maxey. Covered by Lillard. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Covington. Buries the easy one.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50, 40, 90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Now Curry, after Robert Covington missed from long range. Rebound by Nurkic.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here's Lillard. Last game out, he had 14. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Pass to Curry. Now, here's Maxey. Down low, Nurkic with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lillard with the ball. He gets it in there.
Powering through on the dribble drive. Lillard has the body control to take that hit and still score the basketball.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Philadelphia. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. McCollum, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, here's Maxey, covered by Lillard. The pass to Harris. Lays it up off the glass.
Not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now, here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Passes it to Powell. Clock at 6. Here's Nurkic. From down in the low post. It goes. Nurkic has got his second bucket.
Well, Nurkic is so big, does a great job, and fends off the defense on his way to the score.
Make some noise, everybody! And your Sixers dance team.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Cody Zeller's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. So it's Philadelphia now.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Milton. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Here's Drummond. Back to Thibault. Shot clock at 5. They set the screen. Here's Korkmaz. No good on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Milton. From deep. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Nance a screen. Here's Simons. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Milton. And the shot goes down. Milton's got 5 points so far.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Simons the pass to Nance. Here's Simons, defended by Milton. And there's the triple.
Anthony Simons.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Five on the clock. Here's Drummond. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Now with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball. He explained how that helps him get open.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. The interest goes down.
And Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the 4 for Portland. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Nance in at the 3 spot. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Nurkic can't hit.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day 1. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Pass to Harris. Embiid kicks to Curry. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Here's Lillard. Philadelphia able to drain the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Curry on the wing, covered by Nance. Maxey passes to Embiid. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Covington, and he banks in the layup.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Maxey passes to Harris. Embiid with the screen on Covington. Harris dishes to Embiid. Here's Maxey. And it's Portland with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle offensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Powell. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
First free throw is good. Now they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating in their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Now here's Nance. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. Simons surveying the D. The 76ers leading by 7. Harris kicks to Thibault. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Curry. And it's Jake Milton in for Maxey. Drummond passes to Thibault. Milton in the corner. Here he goes. 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond, and Covington sends it back.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Simons. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte. Here's McCollum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And the defensive versatility of Robert Covington is a real asset. At 6'7" with long arms, this guy can guard almost every position on the floor.
Yeah, that switchability is such a valuable thing in today's game. And for Covington, he's one of those interesting guys that maybe not so much on the ball as off the ball, the disruption that he can give you defensively with that length in his hands. That's where he really is a tremendous help defender.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
McCollum with the ball. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Oh, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
Now, here's Milton. Not a lot of room. And the pass to Niang. This one for 3. Zeller grabs the board. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up to the Portland Trail Blazers. 6-point game. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. It'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Simons, the pass to Zeller. Second chance effort, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The 76ers leading by 6. 34 seconds left in the first half. Here's Milton. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by Thibault. McCollum passes to Nance. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Defenders trying to get aggressive because when Larry Nance Jr. gets into that area, he becomes problematic.
The Trailblazers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
2 shots. That's from the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the athleticism here runs in the genes for Larry Nance Jr. You remember his dad back in 1984 was in the NBA slam dunk contest. And the cool story about Larry Nance playing in Cleveland, in the town he grew up in. That's awesome stuff.
So he gets them both. 12 seconds left now here in the second. And here is Milton. 3 seconds left. And that one is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim, I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat-and-mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
And getting back to the game at hand, a nod to 2 guys who have really brought it for their respective teams.
Yeah, man, this is what we were.
And we hope you've enjoyed the absolutely stirring intellects of Shaq and Kenny. Now it's time for the second half.
Was that sarcasm, Ernie? It was, Shaq. Get him.
Easy, big fella, easy.
I don't even know what it is.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so here is Philadelphia. They lead by 4. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Harris. Embiid's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers. Trailblazers trail by 6. Passes it to McCollum. Back to Lillard. For 3, Covington. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Powell with the steal. Inside, Lillard uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points for Damian Lillard.
And you love for a guard, a guy that small, the tenacity that Lillard has in the paint, just not afraid of the bigger guys.
Now, here's Maxey, covered by Lillard. Harris passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Lillard with a screen from McCollum. Going inside. The shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Pass to Maxey. Outside, Green. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Embiid against Nurkic. To the inside. Covington dishes to McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry passes to Maxey. Shoots over Lillard. No good off the back of the rim. Trailblazers trail by 8. McCollum outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And out of Lehigh, C.J. McCollum, probably the best player ever out of the Patriot League.
I don't think that's a stretch, Kevin. In 2013, when he was taken 10th in the NBA draft, I think a lot of people were trying to look up not just C.J. McCollum's name, but where Lehigh was in the country. But that draft pick has paid off huge for Portland. Him and Lillard have been one of the most dynamic backcourts in the league for the last few seasons. And it is a tough matchup on a nightly basis to try to produce against what McCollum brings to the table offensively.
And standing 6'3" at that shooting guard spot, you know, the naysayers will question McCollum's lack of size defensively.
Well, it might not be, GA, the size part of it defensively. It's the fact that, you know, you'd like to make more of an impact defensively. So forget the size. You know, CJ needs to show some more effort on that end. The best part about CJ is that he usually wins the matchup on a nightly basis because he's such an incredible scorer, and that's where maybe you make up the difference. A lot of questions in the early part of C.J. McCollum's career about could he become a valuable scorer in the league and really what position would he play. But after being the 10th overall pick in 2013, he's answered those questions.
Here's McCollum. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And Embiid with the block. And he gets it back. There's a screen by Covington. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Hands it from downtown. Covington's got 5 points so far.
And Covington knows this is a big part of his role to knock down threes.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Now, here's Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Covington. Harris dishes to Curry. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Covington. Embiid, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Green against Covington. Just 5 to shoot. Green passes to Harris. No good on the triple.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Lillard. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Powell against Curry. The pass to Embiid. Great D that time from Nurkic. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland, trailing by 5. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Over Harris. Nurkic can't hit.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Passes to Harris. Outside Curry. Fades away. The 76ers with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 5. And it's McCollum in the corner. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The Trailblazers shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Covington setting the pick for Lillard. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 9.
And with some of the deepest range in the league, Lillard has a ton of room behind the arc.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Maxey. Covered by Lillard. Curry, a screen on Lillard. Pass to Embiid. To stop the drought. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And what you love about Embiid, he gives you the offense, defense, rebounding, but he also plays with an edge. He gives this team a certain confidence when they take the floor.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Come on, man.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Portland, they've got Norman Powell. Larry Nance out there with Zeller. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in the 2-guard.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now Thibault. This is to Drummond. And it's Portland with the rebound. Zeller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Powell with the drive. Pass to Simons. Lillard outside. Off target with his 3.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's Thibault. Now the pass to Drummond. Lets it fly. Count that bucket. Drummond's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Philadelphia.
Yeah, Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
Nance sets a screen for Lillard. That one goes. Count it.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Philadelphia leading by 4. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Drummond working against Zeller. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
It's Powell on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Nance a screen. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointers, Simons. Rebound, Andre Drummond. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Milton. It's not going to go for him. Nance with some nice D. Trailblazers trail by 4. The shot by Powell, no good. Milton. Covered by Lillard. And Drummond kicks to Niang. Milton with it. He takes it in, and it's blocked.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Korkmaz. Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. McCollum comes in for Anfernee Simons. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Nance sends a screen for Lillard. Buries it down low.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
The 76ers leading by 4. And here's Maxey. Passes it to Milton. A three-pointer, no good.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Lillard with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
They set the pick. The pass to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Powell. It's good. This game is all even. Powell's got his first points in this one.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Fans, your Sixers dancing.
And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Harris comes in for George Niang. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you, guys.
Thank you, David. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they've got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Lillard. That one a little long. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. That shot no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points to take the lead. Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Harris. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
All right, fans, on your feet, make some noise. Who wants to get? All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dancing.
We've got 1:13 left in the game. And the basket by McCollum.
That was so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
76ers trailing. Curry, a screen on Lillard. Embiid against Nurkic. It falls!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Powell with it. Now defended by Embiid. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
It'll be a jump ball.
And the 76ers with possession. It's a 1-point game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Embiid. It counts.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Portland with the timeout. And here's Sixers.
The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Let's go. Why we are the best fans in the NBA. I think it's time for all of us to get out.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Robert Covington.
Here's Lillard. Takes it out to Covington. The three won't fall. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Timeout for the Sixers. All right, fans, it's T-shirt time. We got free shirts. Who wants them? Make some noise. All right, coming up to the floor right now, it's your Sixers and Big. Are you ready, fans?
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Lillard finds Powell. For 3, Covington can't get it to fall. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
We've got David Aldridge standing by on the sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?
Oh, it's great. Great home court. They bring that energy every game, even when we're struggling. So, I mean, it's much appreciated, and it felt good to get this win for them.
It was a team effort and a crowd effort as well. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.